right, guys, here's what we're making today. The Monarch Mini Crossbody by Dog Under My Desk. Designer, Erin. She gave me permission to do her pattern. This is an absolutely adorable, I would call it a small, slightly medium bag. Probably small. It's perfect for what I carry every day, which would be a purse pouch, Jordan pouch, eyeglass case, a little bottle of water, and some sanitizer. It's perfect for that. You have a front zipper pocket, you have a front slip pocket, you have a back slip pocket, you have a top zipper closure, and then on the inside you have another zipper pocket and a good size bag on the inside. I love it. You know, sometimes you do patterns and you think, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. This is cute. This is one of those bags I wasn't sure I was gonna like, but I love it. Love it. So go get the pattern and let's get started. Hi everybody, this is Barbie with Jeannie's Designs, and I'm getting ready to do the Monarch Mini Crossbody bag. It's been requested by one of my subscribers, and I'm happy to do it. And Erin, the designer, life got in her way, which is okay. And it took her a while to respond, but she was fine with me doing a video. So I'm gonna do it, and here is the pattern. I'm trying to see if there's anything on here that I shouldn't show you. I don't think so, but there's the pattern. The Monarch Mini Crossbody. I don't have any good mesh, so if you can see here, there's mesh pockets. I'm not gonna do a mesh pocket. I don't have any good mesh. I don't find that mesh works very good. It stretches, and I don't like the end result after a period of time, so I'm not doing it. But that's okay. And then I just wanted to show you. I have made so many of these, either the triple sling or the mini traveler, and they've all sold. So I just made another one. Isn't this the cutest thing? So this one will also be for sale on my website. It's all Luxe nylon. So you got that big zipper in the back, you've got a zipper here, and then you've got a phone or whatever kind of pocket you want here. That's very deep. And a magnetic snap closure. And an adjustable strap. You've got a D-ring, you could hang it from there. So that's the mini. Isn't it just the cutest thing? I can't help myself. So I'll be making more of those. I like them. They're easy to make, and it's a good seller. They're very useful bags. All right, so what I'm going to use for this is I'm going to use some fabric I got from Louise. Say a prayer for Louise. I'm not going to say anything else. She didn't give me permission to say what it was about, but just say a prayer for Louise from Sam Fabric Creations. She's a Canadian supplier, and she sent me some fabulous stuff. So I'm using some of that today. So these are the top strap tabs and the zipper tabs, and I'm using this vinyl. It's kind of a mix between vinyl and fabric. It's got a fuzzy back, but isn't that pretty? It's kind of tonal. I love it. I love it. So that's those. And then piece I is the mesh side pocket, which I'm not doing. The middle piece A, I did 2 out of the rose tonal fabric. Piece B, let me move this. I'm sorry, it keeps hitting and it's knocking, giving you guys some, there we go. Sorry about that. Piece B is the bottom, and you need 2 from the exterior, and I did 2 of those. And then the zipper pocket top, piece C, I did 1 of those. Now, I haven't decided on what interfacing to do yet, but I will. Piece D is the zip pocket main. You need 1 accent and 1 lining. So here's I'm just using this. And then the lining I'm doing in waterproof canvas from Indo Love. It's the lighter weight version. So 1 accent and 2 lining pieces. Piece E is the front pocket lining out of the waterproof canvas. Piece F is the back pocket, and I did that out of the tonal vinyl. And then piece G are the sides, and I'm doing black for the sides. 2 of those. Piece H is the dispenser side pocket. I'm really not sure what that's about, so I need 1 accent and 1 lining, so I have those. I haven't decided whether I'm going to use that or not. And then the lining top piece J, I need 2 of those, and I did that out of the black. And then piece K is the lining bottom. You need 2 of those, and then 2 and 1 heavy stabilizer, which I just did a piece of Decaville Heavy. And then inside zipper pocket, 1 of those, and I did that out of the waterproof canvas. And then my strap out of this fabric. So I'm gonna show you what I'm using for my zipper. I'm using black hardware, black matte hardware, my black matte hardware, and it's 3/4 of an inch. This is not a big bag, and so I decided to do 3/4. So I have 1 slide adjuster, the wide mouth 3/4 inch in black matte. So I have 1 of those. I have a bunch of zipper tabs, also from my website, Bar. I don't know that I'll need those. I got 4 out. I don't know that I'll need that many. Oh, and I got some black matte rivets. Some 3/4 inch D-rings and some 3/4 inch swivel clasps. Now, I don't have any. I'm getting some good black matte zipper tape in. Oh, that's Tony. But I don't have much. It's not here yet. It should be here within 2 weeks. They're taking their time this go around. I have no idea why. So I'm using this. It's fine. It's kind of a mix between a really, really light pink. That's what I would call it, and an ivory. So that's what I'm going to use. It doesn't go perfectly, but it looks better than the ivory. I didn't like how the ivory black matte looked. So, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. All right, let's get started. All right, let's do our strap first. Now, I am going to do this. So this bag can either be worn as a crossbody or around the waist. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do the waist thing too. I think I will. So since I am going to do that, I'm going to use 2 swivel clasps as opposed to the 1. So you can unhook it as a crossbody and wear it as a waist, or you can unhook it as a waist and use it as a crossbody. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to do the 2 top D-ring connectors. So because I'm using 3/4 inch, these are 1.5 inch by 3 instead of the 2 that she calls. That's no secret. 2 inch gives you 1 inch D-ring straps. 1.25 gives you 1.5 or 3/4 inch. I can't even talk. Okay, just top stitch those, and let's put our D-rings on. And I am just going to baste those closed so they don't flop around on me. Just on the ends. Okay. All right. Whoops. So I don't have 3/4 inch triangular rings. I'm gonna go see how the 1 inch will look, and then I'll decide. Okay, don't do what I did. You know, these D-rings need to be folded into each other. I don't know what I was thinking. So I took it apart and I put a tiny piece of tape on each end and I'm folding it down, and I measured up 3/4 of an inch. And so it'll end up being just like that. You could easily measure it up an inch. In fact, I think I'm just gonna do that, go up an inch. That is a better way to do it. Or, so that way you have a finished edge there, because we're gonna actually sew these on. So she tells you to do 1/4 of an inch. I did 1/8, and so when I sew them on, I'll just do 1/4 of an inch. Not a big deal. I should really read the pattern, you know? I really should. Oh, I got it on the tape. Not good. Okay. So that, just make sure they're the same size, and they are. I'm gonna pull this one up just a little more. There we go. All right. Much better. So let's set those aside for just a few minutes. Now, these are 1 inch triangular rings. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. I have the pattern piece to do it. So I'll go ahead and do them. Let me get my stuff ready. Hold on. All right, so these triangular rings are the 2 inch piece, folded raw ends together, because my hardware is 1 inch. Now, I'm not putting any Decaville or anything in here. This is not a huge bag. And these are going to be doubled, so I think it'll be fine. You know, just like when you make things for the first time, you learn all kinds of things. So it may not, and I think it'll be fine though. It's not going to be a huge, okay. Now we're going to sew those at 1/8 of an inch. Okay. So these are our triangular rings. Make sure that you put the raw edge that meets in the middle on the inside. Ask me why I say that, because I've done it recently. Yeah. All right, so there's your 2 triangular rings. We have 2 D-rings, 2 triangular rings, and a snap, and a strap. All right, next step. All right, so take piece D, your exterior, and your zipper with your zipper pull on, closing to the left. We're gonna baste that in place at 1/4 inch or whatever works for you. And then place one of your lining pieces right on top of that. And then we're going to sew that together at the full seam allowance. If I can get my knee from engaging my okay, then we're going to turn that wrong sides together and top stitch just along the zipper. That doesn't look too bad. It's not probably what I would choose if I had something that looked better. Let me do it from this side. But it's fine. That zipper, I'm talking about the zipper tape. For those of you that don't know, I had total knee replacement about 9 weeks ago, and on the right side of my knee over here, it's still numb, and so sometimes when I go to sew, it's like, what's going on? All right, so now we're going to attach the other side of our zipper pocket lining to the unsewn side of our zipper. And we're just going to baste that in place. doesn't hurt. It just, I can't sometimes tell if I'm messing with my knee left. I know, it's weird. All right, let me get piece C. All right, then take piece C, which is the outside fabric, and lay that on top of your zipper. Your piece C is right side down. Your zipper is your right side up. And we're going to sew that at the full seam allowance. And then we'll turn that and top stitch with that seam that we just created underneath and the zipper underneath. Okay. Oops. I'm just going to bring my zipper in a little. In fact, I'm going to take that off and put it back on because it doesn't look good. All right, so now what we're going to do is close off our pocket. So I want all my exterior pieces up and out of the way for just a minute while I close off this pocket on the bottom. Just across the bottom for this moment. Okay, now if you have extra, you can trim it. Just the zipper lining, not anything else. Okay, there you go. Now you have a nice zipper pocket for the outside. This is a fairly small bag, I'm realizing. I like it. I'm just cutting off my excess zipper tape. Okay. All right, next step. All right, now take your piece E, which is a lining piece, and lay that right sides together with that pocket that you just created, and we're going to stitch across the top at the seam allowance in the pattern. Okay, then we're going to flip that up, wrong sides together, and top stitch the top. This is creating a zipper pocket and a slip pocket. I love it. Okay, now we're going to stitch across the top there. Top stitch. Okay, so that's what you have. You have your zipper pocket here. And then this will end up being a slip pocket. I love it. All right, let me get piece A. All right, if you want to put a tag on this front pocket, I would do it now. So I went ahead and did that. You just have to flip everything up and out of the way, your pocket, and I just centered it right there. Now take one of your piece A's, and we're going to center this completed pocket on our, right on top of piece A. The thing you want to make sure is that everything is very even, because if it's not, it'll look weird. So I'm going to measure to make sure it is. Yeah. And then we're just going to baste that all the way around. All right, then take one of your piece B's, and we're going to add that to the bottom here. And sew that, the seam allowance in the pattern. Goodness, guys, sorry. My foot, it's just my foot and my knee. All right, now we're gonna fold that over and top stitch with that seam allowance going down. Okay. Cute. I might clean up some of this. I don't know. I'll have to see. All right, next step. All right, take piece F, and on these short sides, we're gonna put those wrong sides together. And top stitch across the top. Very interesting. Because you're making another slip pocket here. Okay, now take your other piece A, and we're going to lay this right on top. Oh my goodness, I love it. Huh. And we're going to stitch around each side. So before you put this on, that would be another spot for your tag if you wanted. But look, there's another slip pocket there. Oh my gosh. All right, now let's take our other piece B, and we're going to add that on the bottom here. Oh my goodness gracious. Erin, this is the cutest bag so far, and how you've put it together. It's very cute. Now the seam allowance is the same, okay, and then we'll turn it in top stitch. Now this bag was designed for cotton and domestic machines. So I'm using obviously my fabricator because I'm using a vinyl. without any interfacing, this fabric could be done on a domestic. And I'm just turning and tops the seam going down. Louise, this fabric sews beautifully. So there you have a slip pocket. Oh my goodness, look at that. All right, next step. All right, take piece G and measure down and center where she tells you to put the D-rings. And then on the back, because I don't have any interfacing here, I put a piece of Lux Fuse on both pieces so that when I sew over these, it'll give it a little more stability. And these I am just going to lay the top right there. Nice little accent color. I didn't even plan that really. Okay, I'm just making sure my inner, yeah, perfect. All right. And FYI, you see I replaced my tape. I'll have to let you know how I like it. It went on very easily. We'll see how long it lasts. All right, now I'm gonna sew around these at it. And I'm gonna put a rivet too. I actually may just use rivets now that I'm gonna go over my other stitches. And then put some rivets in the middle. And then I'm going to go backwards so I don't run into my hardware. To overdo the stitches there. This vinyl is more like fabric, so I think it'll be fine. And then I'm going to put a rivet right there in the middle. Right there. You could actually add 2 rivets. There's probably room. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let me do this other one and then I'll press my rivets. All right, so there's our 2 side pieces with our D-rings attached. I love the contrast, and a rivet. They're sewn, and I added a rivet, and I added some stabilizer. I'll probably trim this stabilizer. I'm just gonna leave it. All right, now, if you're gonna do, this is the back with the slip pocket. If you're gonna do the waist strap with your triangular rings, which I'm gonna go ahead and do, those go above, right above that slip pocket, and we're just going to baste those in place. On each side, right above the slip pocket. The raw edge going out towards the raw edge of the pocket. Okay, so there you have that. I was trying to think if I'm gonna put a beautiful thing tag there. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna do this. This is piece H. The dispenser side pocket. I'm not doing it as a dispenser. So I'm gonna sew across the top. Right sides together. And then I'm gonna fold them. I'm gonna do it just a little different than it shows in the pattern. And then I'm gonna top stitch this across just the top. I've seen several bags lately that have a dispenser in it, and I don't know. I just don't know about it. All right, now we're going to take this side, and we're going to measure one side. Doesn't really matter. We're going to measure up what she tells you to in the pattern from the hole here, and make a line. Then we're going to turn this over and lay this on the line. And we're going to kind of interesting how she does this. Going to lay it on the line, and then we're going to just sew, kind of baste it in place, centered. Let me figure out my center here. Okay. So here's my center. I'm going to go out 3/4 and 3/4. So find your center, and she wants you to do 1.5 inch, kind of a basting stitch there. Interesting. So I'm just going to sew that. We gotta make this kind of a little darted pocket is what we're gonna do, because now we're gonna fold this in and bring our sides over. It probably would have been easier if I'd done this, base it around this, but that's okay. So now we're going to fold that in. I'll show you. It's a little easier to do it and then show you. So we did that 1.5 inch stitch here just to baste it in place. Then we're bringing these sides in, and we're going to do 2 rows of stitches because it's kind of a little dart here. I don't know, dart is probably not the right word. Let me get that off of there. Pleat. Pleat is the right word. So now that is pleated, and then we're going to do 1 more row. And this is the bottom of the pocket, so this is the top of the pocket. Oh my, okay. Okay, I'm going to go down again and do another row. we're going to bring that up. Oh, see how this is pleated down here? Isn't that cute? Now we're going to bring this up, and it's going to land right below your D-ring. Cute, cute, cute. Now we're going to sew our sides. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? And I'm going to just measure to make sure that I'm pretty even. All right, perfect. Okay, let's just base the sides on. I don't think I've ever done a side pleated pocket like this. Very cute. I like it. So now you have a nice pleated pocket there for a small bottle of water. It's perfect. Isn't that cute? All right, next step. All right, so the one without, I didn't do the mesh pocket. I'm just going to put on the right side. It doesn't really matter. So this is the side with the zipper. We're going to add that to the back, or the side with the zipper with the seam allowance in the pattern. Okay, and then we're going to add, isn't that cute? Look at that. Now we're going to add this one over here. Oh my. You know, before I do anything else, I am going to find my centers on this piece because I may need them on the top and the bottom. Because once you sew that together, it's harder to even do that. And I'm going to do that for this back piece too. You never know if you're going to need them, but it's always better to have them than not. All right, now let's add this pocket to this side of our front. All right, now we're going to sew the back panel onto each side. Very interesting. And just be aware of your hardware. Okay, if you notice, I went over this strap a couple times where that strap is. And now we're going to sew this side together. Oh my gosh, Erin, this is so cute. And the pieces fit together perfectly, I have to say. Now, I'm gonna, yeah, I think it'll be fine. Okay, let's do it. Again, be aware where your hardware is in here. Goodness gracious. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. Now what we're gonna do is put these sides together. Oh my gosh. And stitch across the bottom. Oh my. So these are your sides. See your side pieces? Pull those out and you're creating a boxed bottom here. Oh my gosh. Now, I think I'm gonna trim my seams just to get rid of some of the bulk here on both sides. Just at an angle. I don't know if she tells you to trim the sides. Yeah. Okay. I've got so many clips on the floor. You guys should see it. It's pretty funny, actually. Now, I am gonna nestle those seams as well. Okay, let's sew across the bottom. And then we're going to box the corners. I mean the bottom. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is cute. So just bring those corners together. Smash it. Spread your, so just like that. Oh my gosh. I think my husband's out there cooking. I gotta go do some dinner. All right, let's just box these corners and then we'll take a little dinner break. Now I am going to trim these seams, decrease the bulk on the bottom. Let's turn the right side out. This is a small bag. which I like. I'm not into big bags anymore. Although I think I'm going to do the Oxbow tote next. That's a big bag. Oh gosh, guys. This is absolutely adorable. And you've got a nice little pocket here. And a zipper pocket. Fully lined zipper pocket, which is big, and a slip pocket. You have another slip pocket over here. Look at that little fella. Isn't that cute? All right, next step. All right, so take one of your piece K's and your lining piece L, and we're gonna do our zipper box. All right, so take your zipper with it closing to the left. And I am gonna sew this so it doesn't open on me. And then I have tape on here, and we're going to put that in as neatly as possible. And just FYI, there are lines on most zipper tape that are meant, I personally think, meant to help you be a guide on where to put your zipper pockets. So if you follow those guides, it really does help to get it straight. Not always, but I'd say most of the time. All right, now we're gonna sew right around that box. I just backstitched. It's an inside pocket, and it matches pretty good, so I'm not too worried. Now, I am going to cut off my excess zipper tape. And on those ends. And then we're going to bring that pocket up. I'm going to sew across the top. And then we are turning the bag through this pocket. So we are going to cut the bottom. But I'm just going to sew across the top first. And then let's cut the bottom in 2 pieces. And then we're going to fold that up. And then stitch the sides. Again, leaving that bottom open so we can turn it through the bottom. Open our pocket bottom. Okay, now you have a nice inside pocket with a hole in it. Yep. All right, perfect. Next step. All right, so the next step is to prepare your top zipper, and we want to measure down. I measure down 1 inch and mark it and fold it on that line and bring it over to a 90 degree. And then I either use pins or clips, and you just want to make sure that they're even. And then we're going to baste right here and right here so it doesn't go anywhere on both sides, way at the edge. So just like that, and then we'll cut off this excess zipper on both sides and just burn those edges. Okay. So now you have a nice 90-degree zipper. Love it. All right, next step. All right, so take your zipper and open it up. And I'm just going to use a piece of double-sided tape here. She tells you to mark from this side a certain distance and this side a certain distance. And we're going to put our zipper right side up, right across the top. Okay, and then we're going to add our top piece, lining top piece, the straight edge. Right along there. I think it's the straight edge. Matching the centers. Okay, I didn't mark my centers. Let me mark my center. Okay. Yeah, so the straight edge, let me just double check, hold on. Yeah, straight edge. And attach it at your center, right there. And so all the way across until you, over here, make sure that you're pulling your zipper down. Use a clip. You know, I'm gonna trim off my zipper lining pocket top here just a little. There we go. Yeah. All right, let's just sew that together to that one line at the seam allowance in the pattern. Okay. Different seam allowance, so pay attention to that. And you gotta kind of figure out where that is. And I'm just gonna go all the way across. Because the key is that you pulled your zipper out of that seam right there on that mark, which I did. I love it. And now, that seam allowance doesn't seem right, but it is. Okay. Now we're going to top stitch on this top piece with the zipper and that seam behind. The thread looks really good on the black too. Okay. So that's what you have so far. I love it. Next step. All right, so take your other lining piece and attach your zipper to the other side. And what I like to do is get it clipped on there and then just close it to make sure that everything's lining up correctly, which looks like it is. Beautiful. And then this time I am going to just base that on. Coming off on that side. So that's what you want. Oh my goodness, that looks pretty good. Wow. All right, next step. All right, so open your zipper and we're going to sew across the bottom at the seam allowance in the pattern. Lay this flat and iron this seam flat, because then we're going to put our piece, I made Decaville heavy. We're going to put our stabilizer right there, and I'll sew that, not sew that on, but I'll iron that on. So I'll go do that. All right, so I'm going to stabilizer in, and now we are going to sew around that on the bottom. Let me see. Just make sure you're not getting anything in there that shouldn't be. Okay. Remember, this is the lining. This is not the exterior. So it's kind of nice to stabilize that, make sure it stays where you want it to be. So that's what the inside looks like. I really kind of like that. All right, now we're going to, I'm going to leave finishing my zipper to the very end and get a zipper end on there. Now here I'm just going to clip my sides together and sew down each side. And what you do want to do is match these two seams as best that you can. Okay, and then we're just going to sew down each side and then box our corners. Make sure your zipper is out of the way. Oh, I just ran out of bobbin. I wondered if I was going to run out of bobbin. All right, let me run a new bobbin. All right, let's do the other side. My new bobbin. Okay. Now let's box our bottoms. And I'm just opening my side seam, matching the seam on both sides. Okay, let's do those box corners. I'm just opening my seam. I didn't want to stay open. There we go. And let's trim that just a little. And let's repeat on the other side. Getting close, guys. Cute. Okay, so we have our open pocket here, which is huge to pull that through. All right, next step. All right, so I am gonna open these seams, and I'm just using a piece of double-sided tape to keep those open. I probably could do it as I sew, but this is just so much easier on both sides of that lining. To keep it nice and flat. You could sew them if you chose to, honestly. Okay. All right, now we're ready to put it inside our exterior. So I want my zipper pocket right there in the back. This is the front, and I'm going to put my zipper pocket in the back. So I'm putting my exterior inside of my lining. And so they're right sides together. And I put a center mark there earlier, and so I'm just putting those together on both sides. Get your zipper out of the way. And then I have center marks on each side. It fits very good. Wow. Now, I could go use Thor, but I think I'm just going to stay here. I got a new bobbin and everything. I'm just going to stay here and do the top. Seam allowance in the pattern. All right, let's just see how we did. Perfect. All right, let's turn it. Very easy to turn. Just beware of your fabric choices. I used lightweight waterproof canvas, and then I didn't use hardly any interfacing. Honestly, it would look and feel good with some Luxe Fuse, I think. All right, let's put all this in. and top stitch before we close everything off. I love it. Huh. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, no, that's not right. Yeah. So where we top stitch is on this fold. Right here. So get it out nice and roll your seams. So you have a good seam there. Push all your linings down in. This is an adorable bag. It would. This is a little bit without the any interfacing because I used vinyl. And it's fine. I think if I make this again, which I probably will, use a little Luxe Fuse or Decaville Light. One of the two. I really kind of gotten into Luxe Fuse. If you're not familiar with it, it's from Got Interfacing. It's her replacement for Decaville Light. It's a little less expensive than Decaville Light. Okay. So I know I have a new bobbin, so we're good there. Okay. Boy, I am tempted to go over to you know what? Let's close off our zipper pocket, and then I am going to go to the door to finish this. It's just so much easier, and you get such a better top stitch. So let's close our zipper pocket, because Thor doesn't like this lightweight fabric. Fabricated doesn't really either, but he does better. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. All right, let's put that zipper pocket in there. That looks really good. All right, let me go thread Thor. To take my bobbin, because it's the same bobbin. Okay. All right, let's do it. I'm going to start over here in the back. Got my threads to hold. This is so much easier. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I moved. It's so much easier to top stitch. Oh, there's just no comparison, really. Just making sure my zipper is out of the way. Oh, guys, Thor is just a dream. He's a dream. What can I say? All right, so the only thing left to do is to finish our zipper. So let me go get a zipper end. Hold on. All right. I think I'll cut this just a little. Let me see. I know some people also cut their zipper. I can't do it. I cannot bring myself to do it. It just has so much potential to cause havoc. I just stuff it in there. As far as it'll go. Perfect. Got my little the tiniest screw. Let me get this up here because if I don't, I'll lose it. Now, if you need to, use an awl to make a hole. I don't think I need to. Perfect. Okay, guys. We are done. Let me turn you. Hold on. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this cute little bag. This is the Monarch Crossbody. You can make it into a waist bag. I'll show you how. But in the front, you have a full zipper pocket, which is huge for cell phones today. Plus, you have a big slip pocket right there. Huge. On the back, you have another huge slip pocket. On the side, you have a nice little water pocket. Now, I don't know how useful that is. I don't know. I have a small bottle of water. I'm gonna go get one and see if it fits. And then on the inside, you have a top zipper closure. And you have a zipper pocket on the inside and plenty of room. There's tons of room down there. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. Now on the back, you have these you could wear around your waist rather than a crossbody. So let me stand up and I'll show you how this works. So here's the crossbody. Let me put it on right side out. That's funny. Okay, so there's the crossbody. Let me back up. My cart is getting on there. Here we go. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, Louise, I love this fabric too. It's beautiful. Now, if I want to change it to a waist bag. I have these straps here. Let me do it off here. I don't know that I'd ever wear it as a waist bag, but you certainly could. Now, so you put it around your waist and get it down here, and then you'd have to obviously tighten it up. At least I would. Let me get it so I can tighten it up. And then you can wear it as a waist bag. I'd probably wear it a little tighter than that, but oh my gosh, that is so cute. All right, let me go get a bottle of water. All right, I also borrowed my husband's phone. So his phone fits in this front slip pocket right here. Let's see if it fits here. It's a little big for that zipper pocket, but it fits in the slip pocket. And then this little side pocket is perfect for one of these small waters. Oh my gosh, it's just perfect. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Now, I've got it on as a waist bag. Look at that. I could fit everything I carry every day in here. No issues whatsoever. Now, if you get tired of it around your waist and you want to put it on your shoulder, just take it off, attach it to the D-rings over here on the side. And I like mine a little bit low, so I'm gonna open this up a little. And there you go. Water bottle, phone. You can put your phone inside if you want, but your phone fits perfectly in that slip pocket right there. You guys, this is so cute. This is the Monarch by Dog Under the Bed. Let me grab the pattern real quick so I'm making sure I tell you the truth here. Monarch Mini Crossbody by Dog Under My Desk. Not under the bed, under the desk. There it is. Now, these little water bottles. Now, if you have mesh fabric and you want to do it over on both sides. I don't have any good mesh, so I didn't do the mesh pocket. But the water bottle would probably fit better, but it fits perfectly in that. Oh my gosh. It's so cute. And your phone could fit in this back pocket or the front slip pocket, or put it inside. So the phone's right in here. It's an iPhone 14 Pro Max. Fits beautifully. Now, there is very little interfacing in here. All I did was put a piece of Decibel Heavy on the bottom. You could definitely use some Luxe Fuse with these fabrics. These are pretty lightweight, domestic-friendly vinyls that would actually be perfect to use a little Luxe Fuse. And I don't think you'd still have any trouble turning it through the inside zipper pocket. The Monarch Mini Crossbody by Dog Under My Desk. Cute. Erin, you did such a good job. I love it. Now for me, I would probably leave this water bottle pocket off, although you could use it for other things. Like you could put your sanitizer in here. It's perfect for that. Oh my gosh. Go get the pattern and make one. It's so cute. Thanks for watching. Be sure to click like, subscribe, and comment, and share.